Yeah, Malema Zuma, uthoma ndwa. Oh. Oh yeah.
With the EFF hosting its third National People's Assembly, NPA, it's time to abandon the notion that this party is losing ground. The EFF remains one of South Africa's most influential political players and shows no signs of fading. Ignoring the leadership and strategies emerging from this conference would be a mistake, as these will shape the political scene for years to come. Why, you ask? Well, let's unpack this. 1. A solid structure. The EFF has spent 11 years building a political machine that runs like clockwork. It has physical and digital infrastructure, an organized branch network, and systems that many older parties can't match. What makes this even more remarkable is that the EFF was founded by young leaders and has had to grow quickly in a tough political landscape. Even in challenging electoral times, the EFF maintains a reliable voter base. This consistency is no accident. It's the result of careful planning and execution. The party organizes its events, media briefings, and policy documents with precision. Say what you will about its politics, but the EFF knows how to run a tight ship. And while Julius Malema is undoubtedly the face of the party, the EFF's leadership remains legitimate. Its leaders are elected through clear democratic processes, and this third elective conference is further proof that the party values internal democracy. Two, a brand that commands attention. The EFF is more than just a political party. It's a brand with unmatched influence. Love it or hate it, the EFF is impossible to ignore. Even those waiting for its demise can't stop talking about it, which only highlights its power. Take the MK Party as an example. This newer political outfit has gone out of its way to recruit EFF members, offering them top positions. But it doesn't stop there. The MK Party has strategically positioned itself alongside the EFF by going far as trying to bask on the EFF's limelight, such as congratulating it on its upcoming conference and inviting it to its anniversary celebrations. This isn't a random strategy. It's rooted in smart branding. To understand why the EFF's brand is so powerful, it's important to look at the MK Party and how its actions, ironically, highlight the EFF's dominance. From the start, the MK Party showed it understood branding by naming itself after Umkhonto we Sizwe, the ANC's former military wing, drawing on nostalgia and recognition. Zuma's ongoing battle to retain his ANC membership isn't just a political fight. It's a calculated move to keep the MK Party in the spotlight. By tying the party to the ANC's legacy through public disputes, Zuma ensures that the MK Party remains part of the national conversation. This strategic association shows how branding, whether through a powerful name or a contentious public narrative, can elevate a party's visibility. Similarly, the MK Party's attempts to latch onto the EFF are proof of how dominant the EFF's brand has become. What makes the EFF's brand so potent is that it operates on both admiration and intimidation. To its supporters, the EFF is a symbol of hope, change, and accountability. To its detractors, it's a disruptive force that refuses to play by the rules. This duality is intentional. It keeps the EFF relevant in every conversation, whether it's about politics, economics, or societal change. Across the continent, the EFF is recognized as a vanguard of revolutionary politics, inspiring sister parties in other African nations. This continental reach is significant because South Africa, and Africa as a whole, is predominantly youthful. To resonate with a growing youthful population is to ensure long-term influence and political relevance. Despite the exits of some prominent figures, the EFF has maintained a visible and influential leadership core. It has cultural icons amongst its ranks, reinforcing the EFF's credibility as a political institution, not a one-man show. Three, a movement rooted in ideas. The EFF stands apart because it's more than just a party. It's an ideological movement. Its supporters are deeply aware of the party's mission and can defend its decisions with clarity. Unlike other parties that lean on nostalgia, personalities, or conspiracies, the EFF focuses on ideas. This ideological depth is a key strength, but it's not without flaws. Some EFF members are known to stoop to personal attacks, threats, and insults when challenged, often overshadowing the party's otherwise disciplined approach to defending its principles. These moments of reactionary behavior sometimes dilute the credibility of their arguments, making it harder to focus on the underlying ideas. However, even with these shortcomings, the EFF's members are generally articulate and knowledgeable about the organization's ideology, setting them apart from many other political movements. Why this matters? The EFF's third NPA isn't just another event on the political calendar, it's a pivotal moment. The leadership and strategies decided here will shape the party's role for the next 5 years, influencing South Africa's political future. With its strong structure, powerful brand, and focus on ideas, the EFF remains a force to be reckoned with. To underestimate it now would be a mistake that no serious political observer can afford to make. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe.